Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. As you are aware, once a body's been discovered, you all must debate on who do you think the blackened is. If you guess correctly, only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you guess wrong, everyone besides the blackened will be punished. And you will end up dead. Any questions? Yeah, I have a question. We have 2 dead people, so who do you talk about? I'm glad you brought that up. It's only the first body you find that is count. So, in a sense, Coco's is not important. But we already figured out what the murderer's motive was.
What was it?
Wait, Lemmy, where have you been the entire time?
I was in my room, is that okay?
Yeah, Lemmy, you're fine. So I'll explain the motive to who doesn't know. So, the murderer killed Pichu just to keep half us distracted so he can go after his real target, being Coco. So whoever the killer's target was, it was Coco. And I really doubt Monku was gonna let us go over each of our motives to see who the killer is. Correct. But can we at least know who the victims were? Yes. Pichu's target was Pikachu. And for the Coco's was Wendy. What? I'll share who mine was. Mine. Actually, no, I'll hold off on mine. But I think what we should do first is only eliminate our suspects, being me, Dry Bones, and Clowny. And unfortunately, everyone can be a suspect in this crime. Lemmy, you can easily stab. Well, actually, no. See, the killer. We'll hold off on suspect until we get Grookey's thing. So, Grookey, what it look like? Alright. So, first off, the first stab wound was to his left, followed up with a stab wound to his right. So, Pichu didn't even try and fight back. So, either he was too petrified to try and fight back, which I doubt it, or the killer was so much bigger than him that he couldn't even get any attacks off. And I think it might have been that one, honestly. But, or another situation is, it could have been someone he cared about too much to try and stop it. What the fuck do you mean by that? Now, I don't know that you might be the killer. Or you might have found out that he was a traitor. Or did he find out you were a traitor and then you kill him and your plan somehow fell into motion after that? Huh? Did you kill your own brother just to try and kill Coco? What the fuck you mean? Why would I kill my brother? No, I fucking might as well kill your bitch ass. Shut up before I kill you. Man, fuck you, bitch. I'll kill you first. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm not here for mouthy men. Continue. Alright. I have no idea why Grookey didn't fight back. The killer stabbed him 3 times in the chest, stabbed him in the eye to blind him, and stabbed him in the head. I think the killer may have stabbed him in the eye on accident, aiming for his forehead. realizing he got him in the eye, the killer aimed lower, lower, and lower to paralyze him, then went high, straight into the forehead. Put an end to him. That's my theory, at least. Now, time to eliminate suspects. For the fact that we haven't seen hardly any Lemmy, I'm inclined to get rid of him. Wait, Lemmy, who even was your target?
I can't say.
You wanna kill mine?
Uh-huh.
I'll only allow you to elaborate if you are trying to eliminate if it's between two suspects and you want to know who's who, I'll allow it then. But if you're trying to narrow out suspects to get an answer easier, I'm not gonna let that. Because this may be the easiest trial to get the killer for. That's why we don't allow you to know who they are unless you already are planning on voting or already have enough evidence to try and convict somebody. Otherwise, you will have to keep trying to figure it out by your other clues, boo.
So yeah, sorry, I can't help you with that.
Okay, that's fine, Lemmy. Luckily, with less bodies, luckily with only 10 people being left alive, there are only 7 real suspects it could be. Eliminating dry bones again because of how brittle he is. That sound to eliminate again. Ugh, just so. I'm in no opposed to it. And you're mine. I don't give a fuck. I'm inclined to trust you. Last time you were sound again. Because last time I got lucky with it. This time we actually have to be guaranteed. Because I can do the same thing. Because I can do the same thing that Larry did and give away his kill. Yeah. Larry was just dumb. But still, it's kind of crazy how we're just surrounded by a bunch of dead posters now. It used to be a handful, now it's a whole bunch. But it's not enough time for that now. Gotta figure out who the killer is. Another thing is that the death of Pichu happened late at night. But didn't the thing say time of death unknown? Yes, it did. But the blood was mostly dried, which means he had died early on. It wasn't like with Shy Guy where he was stabbed and then left to torture to death. No, this guy was dead after the head injury. Can we see the dead body poster for Play Coco? I will allow you to see it. Actually, the file is not working, so I'll just tell you what he had. His time of death, I cannot remember off the top of my head. But I can remember this. There was a slash wound from the base of his neck to the bottom of it. It slashed through his torso and then blood force trauma to the head. That was before he was dropped 40 feet in the air. Okay. So, with that evidence, we can eliminate 5 people. We cannot eliminate either of the Koopalings, but we can eliminate it can't be them. It cannot be Hazard Chica, Pikachu, Pikachu, or Grookey. How is that? Because he said he was dropped 40 feet in the air, which makes sense. You guys have access to clown cars, and Charizard can fly. even if they're the only main suspects. And can you tell me how much he weighs? The Coco on average can weigh varies, but this Flay Coco, I want to say around 70 to 100 pounds. Could your clown car support 100 pounds? Yeah, easily. They're made to withstand at least 10,000, at least 1,000 pounds. And we have to know, Charlie, would your wings withstand him? Ugh, easily. I can hold the trainer up. The heaviest trainer I've ever held was like 170. But I could probably do more. So beautiful. So it does just leave you 3. Hoping it will lower a little more. We gotta think. Think back. Stab wounds could have been inflicted by anybody. Simply slash. But the blood trauma. Stab wounds could have been done by anybody. Stab wounds could have been done by anybody. Stab wounds could have been done by anybody. Same slash wound. Bought the blood. Eureka! I got it! Ugh! What do you got? I can eliminate another suspect. Who? I can eliminate Pichu. I can eliminate this character. It can't be him. Lemmy, you cannot be the killer. Wait, how do you know? Although he does have all the tools needed to kill, I don't think he has enough raw power to crack the skull of Flay Coco. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think neither does this one. So the killer has to be you. It has to be you. The only possible killer it could be is you, Charizard. What? Let's go. What do you mean I'm the only possible killer? Ugh. As I said, it could be the only one it could be. How is that? Could have easily been Wendy. Look. How could I have been the killer? Think about it. A sensor goes off at 9 o'clock. At 8 o'clock. So what? The sensor goes off when everyone steps over or past it. And if you be able to fly, you can fly right over the sensor. And before I can paint the picture now. What are you even talking about? Both kills line up to you. You make no sense. There's nothing linking me to be no killer. Yeah. There's actually 3 things. What are they? How both of them died. How are you able to get back into the school? Yeah. And what's the 3rd thing? Simple. The motive! No way. Oh. Ugh. If you're not the mass murderer, tell me, what is your target? The Monokuma? Who is his target? Boo-hoo! I will give you this one. His target was Lemmy. What? Huh?
What?
Lemmy's target was actually Flay Coco. But what? Wait. Did you really? No. What? You already caught me. But in my room, it said Flay Coco. What?
Yeah, in my room. My room it said Clowny.
What? You're supposed to set them up right. You're supposed to set them up properly. High score, Chica. Well, my fucking bad. You try setting up for everybody. Wait, what? Oh, did you not know, Boo? One of our traders is High Score Chica. So what about it? Why? Our other trader, Boo-hoo, is Charizard. You're a trader, Charizard? Yeah. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. This is the truth of the case. The killer using their wings came up, picked up Flaycoat, picked up Pichu, and using the power of their wings, they flew out over the sun. The killer dropped Pichu, and so terrified, Pichu couldn't even fight back. And in the darkness, the killer stabbed Pichu's eye. And as he turned around, the killer stabbed one there, 2, 3, and as Pichu's bleeding out, the killer finished him off by stabbing him once in the head. The killer stabs out the knife, stabbed Pichu 5 times. And then the killer stabbed the knife back into the ground. But that wasn't all of his plan. He waited until the morning to lure everybody out. And then once he did that, the killer made his real plan. His target was never Pichu, but in fact, Flay Coco. And the killer would have gotten away with it too, if he hadn't been so cocky. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Charizard, the ultimate acrobat? Yeah, it's correct.
Why do this?
Pichu was, in fact, just a decoy. He was never my actual target. If I had known my actual target was Lemmy, I would have done it much differently. But unfortunately, as he said, I got sloppy. It's a lot harder than you would think. Most of you were gone, but it's still quite hard to get past the other ones. But wait, weren't you with him? Oh yeah, I grabbed his head and then chucked it so he couldn't see anything. That's why I didn't regenerate for a while. Yeah. In hindsight, that was kind of dumb, but what can you do? Well, ready to cast your votes. Do what you gotta do. I'm ready. Well, did you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Boo-hoo! And your choice was correct! The black and behind the murder of not only Pichu, the ultimate electrician, but Flay Coco was Charizard, the ultimate acrobatist! Well, that wasn't much of a surprise. Yeah, you did that one kind of out of order, huh? Well, excuse me. But yeah, I'm the killer. Do your voice, Monokuma. Alright, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time! Boo-hoo! Go! You got it, Charizard! Boo-hoo! Wasn't one of my more exciting executions, but deserved nonetheless. You are all now free to leave. As we all made our way out of the trial hall, only one thing was on my mind. The one thing on my mind was, why did that happen? What was the cause? Monokuma, we will beat you. Boo. Danganronpa.